Good morning, everyone. Let's get this bread. Oh yeah, let's slide that down. We need to, yeah, need that information. All right. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Let's get this bread. It's Friday. Um, we were holding up till a moment ago. Top of the morning, mom. Good morning. How's it going? Oh, 75% green. Hey, we just slid into the. Did we? Yeah, we just slid into the red as we got everyone putting in their greens. All right. Yeah, it's Friday. Last trading day of the week. It actually, in a sense, took me by surprise. I knew it was Friday, but I also thought it was Thursday for some reason. Elegant Boom, good morning. All Hell Lois, good morning. Definitely had to do some hydrating. Shout out to the 4 people that smashed the like button. It was like 5 a second ago, but someone took it away. Oh, it's 5 again. Shout out to the 5 people that smashed the like button. Appreciate y'all. The Victory Mass, Grand Rising, and Bradley, good morning. Good morning. Yo, y'all ready to get this bread? Just to kind of like show y'all what we got going today. So we got core PPI already, and we got consumer sentiment in 30 minutes after market open. See Smooth, top of the morning. LMAO, good morning. Okay, so Amazon's already. I might have to extend my ranges. Might have to push my support. Hey, hey, top of the morning, my life be like, yeah, good Friday, let's get it. Let's get it. Here, let me see. We got any interesting headlines? Okay, major indices are showing significant volatility following yesterday's pullback with the S&P 500 down. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see if there's actually news. President Trump announced 90-day pause on most reciprocal tariffs while maintaining 125% tariff on Chinese imports. Technical indicators suggest with. Wait, okay. Okay, so neither oversold nor overbought. Let's see. Warning of options traders should remain cautious as markets digest this economic data alongside ongoing trade tensions with support levels at SPY at 481. Support levels for the Q is 402. IWM 171. Yeah, so oh yeah, that'd be nice if we can catch SPY down here at support. All right, so here let's see. Jarvel, good morning. Chidi, good morning. James, good morning. Yoko, good morning. Hey, shout out to the 19 people that woke up and decided to 20 people decided to wake up and smash that like button. Yolanda, good morning, good morning. What was I about to do? I was about to do something. So we got the SPY here. Oh, I think I was gonna come in and kind of like adjust my level. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. So I don't think I picked it up on stream. I picked up a QQQ put yesterday. So I wanted to add it so I could watch it. What? Oh no. Where is it? So QQQ. I think I want to say the expiration was the 16th. It was like It's far out of the money. I think it was like a 401 put. I think it's this one right here. So yeah, wanted to add that to the list. All right, let's see what we got going here. Marco SPY drops 505 today. Let's see it. Hey, let's see that happen. I might be willing to go for a short at the break of one of these levels. Support or resistance, I might be willing to play it. We do still have a gap to fill up here at this level. But I also may want to wait. We got consumer sentiment 30 minutes in the market open. I might want to wait for that. But yes. Sleep Stories, good morning. Hey, M-Sense, good morning. D-Scurve, good morning. Seems better than lurking. Hey, appreciate you, D-Scurve. Jeremy, good morning. Derek, good morning. Hey, we doing all right in here. All right, so we got 8 minutes till market open. We got the VIX. VIX kind of on the rise a little bit right now. Let's see. Yeah, it's on the come up a little bit. Edwin, I appreciate you. And good morning. Good morning. M says, I closed green yesterday. Let's make it a streak. I'm not in anything this morning. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. All right. With that, like keeping that in mind, M sense. Yeah, we got news 30 minutes in. So be aware. Right now, things are still very bearish. So I would love for us to like actually kind of make some kind of move back up to this top over here. If we do that anytime soon this morning, I'll probably go for a short because I personally feel there's no need for us to be up. I feel like that's an opportunity for like a nice fat drop, but we'll see. Jim Rag, good morning. VIX rise, market falls. Yeah, it kind of moves along. I wouldn't be mad if the VIX wants to rise to 60 again. We got a 0 DT Friday. I might be willing to throw like, it's maybe 150 at it today for one contract. We'll see. I feel like you can kind of make it back if you get some momentum real fast. Mass 3DRC, good morning. Sharon, good morning. What do you think about SoFi? I think SoFi needs to come down some more. I mean, bank earnings were looking good though for like just banks in general. Yeah, this is what I have charted for SoFi. So it's currently in the downtrend. We had this fake out over here, but we came back. So I feel like it makes more sense for it to come down. I actually have a buy order sitting in this area for about 67 shares, but I think it can still come lower. Like I'm still buying SoFi every day. I think it's great long term. But yeah, I can see SoFi coming lower. What pace that happens, I don't know. But that's kind of my outlook right now. Kareem, good morning. Frank, Grand Rising. Cassius, good morning. Oh, we're giving China grades now? I don't know. So when it comes to the economic tensions, hey, I'm not really tripping too much there. Aside from the fact that they were supposed to have the pre-order out for the Nintendo Switch, but now because of the drama, the pre-order didn't come, so now I gotta wait to be able to review it. But hey, it is what it is. But honestly, like when it comes to China, I've been seeing like different creators go there. Like Speed went out there, the little news dude and all that, bro. China actually looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I feel like I would like to experience some of that, like go visit, but that's on another note. Angie B, good morning. Oh, with the yellow star, that thing's looking good. Wow. M says DTE short or longer. My capital is low, making up for the red streaks. So try not to look at it as making up for it. Just take it one trade at a time. Like revenge trading is how they end up getting more blood out of your account. So it's like whatever seems fit. So it's like I've managed to get back into the positive. So now, like, if I do anything on a zero DTE, that's something I'm willing to completely lose everything on. So like the stuff I'm trying to protect, it's longer term. Like I put in some orders for some shares, some limit orders for some shares. I think I put limit orders on SoFi, limit orders on AMD, limit orders on Fubo. Fubo's not even close to it, but I'm hopeful. And then so I put in some limit orders, and like with some of the excess, I'll do some, but like the one I got for the Qs today or yesterday, that was for the 16th. I feel a little bit more comfortable on that. That adds that to the watch list. Let me see. Yeah, it's on the watch list. Let me real quick try to maneuver over there. So I have that up there. All right. Let's see. If he I don't even if he any hey I don't know how to say their name. Good morning. Are you looking at bank earnings? I saw bank earnings were good, but beyond that, there's nothing for me to look at. Yeah, I don't like. It's not up to me to do anything with that information or data. It's like, other than, oh, do I want to buy them? Do I want to buy them? I don't want to buy them. But it's like, nah, taking stuff in from that, I have nothing to take in from that. Will today be bullish or bearish? Honestly, I hope we go up to start the day, but we'll kind of see. We got 52 people saying it's a bearish day, or 52% of people saying it's going to be a bearish day, but we'll just have to see. I'm bearish. The market overall is bearish, but they could try to push us up first. But it's Friday. They like to play tricks, so just be careful. All right, we got 1 minute till market open. You said like Wells Fargo. Yeah, Wells Fargo is a bank. They had Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, BlackRock. They all had earnings this morning. You said, bro, I got to get 5 of them. I forgot what we're referring to. Not going to lie, I want to go to China, the tech. No, yeah, for real. Like the tech, like, yo, we're over here looking at Japan. Meanwhile, China, yo, they're looking nice too. All right, so market's open. We got some things moving. All right, so see kind of how this plays out. Ideally, we don't make any moves for like the first 30 minutes. We got consumer sentiment. So right now we should really just be chilling. Any guidance on AMD? Yeah, we can take a look at AMD. I hadn't even looked at that one today. I mean, it's kind of still in the range I had for. Wait, this range is odd. Okay, that makes sense, but I mean, AMD short term looks bullish. I would love to see AMD like come retest this high at 98. If we can see that, I'll probably grab a short. I like that. But for now, here, let me slide this up. Yeah, right now, just wait. AMD's kind of bullish. Let's see, where's Nvidia? Let's look at Nvidia. They look similar, but their expansions are kind of different. Christine, good morning. Um, when's the FOMC meeting? I don't think we have one today. Are you talking about for like rate cuts? That should be on the 7th of May, I believe, if that's what you're referring to. Good morning, first time here in this channel. Welcome. Is it Eveless? Good morning. I've been trading crypto since 2018, but want to get into trading traditional stocks, primarily options. Oh, well, hey, one thing to be aware of right now, this is probably one of the most, I mean, it's exciting, but also the most volatile, kind of dangerous times to trade options. So just know this is probably one of the toughest times to start. What indicators do I use? Wait, hold up. Video real low. Good morning. So I use EMAs and I have the RSI down there as well, but predominantly I'm looking at supply and demand, which is a strategy based off of it's similar to support and resistance. But George, good morning. Mindful Matters. Hey, day number two. Let's get this bread. Let's get this bread. Carlos, good morning, family. Good morning. Hey, shout out to the 43 people that came through. Smash the like button. Hey, let's see if we get paid for these puts on the cues we got. Maria, good morning. Been watching for about a year now. First, hey, good stuff. Way to step out of lurker territory. Well, welcome, Maria. And even though you've been around, nice to put a face to a view. So, do I understand that you swing too? Yeah, I would say I predominantly swing. Like right now, the main trade I would say I'm watching right now, I'm in this. I grabbed this yesterday towards the end of the day. It's a 416 put that expires on the 6th, or it's a 401 put on the Qs that expire on the 16th. But that was actually Derive AI inspired. I got that one from Derive AI. I liked it. But I'm looking at Derive AI right now, and they actually have an SQQQ put, which would actually be kind of bullish for the market. So we'll see. Also, good morning, right? And thank you. You've been stressing out, and you sound pretty calm, and that's what I need. Hey, that's have a full-time job teaching art and been secretly. Hey, good stuff. Love to hear it. It's crazy. Like, well, I don't think this would have happened when I was in school because the ease of these things aren't quite what they were back then. But like, let me think back, or let me find out my art teacher is trading stocks when I'm in school. I'll be like, that's so cool. Like I have like one specifically in mind. I was like, that'd be cool. Yeah, that's cool. You said in middle school. That's a tough age. I was probably the worst person. I would still say I was a decent person, but I was probably the worst person that I've ever been when I was in middle school. So, yo, shout out to you. 'Cause I know that's tough. Do you have a beginner video so that I understand? Yeah, I got like a whole playlist. Hold up, let me pull that up for you. real quick. Give me a second. Where is it? I gotta go to my channel. Playlist. All right, 1 second. All right, so I'm gonna make that pinned comment. And just so you know, that playlist here, I can kind of walk through it. The market's not doing anything too crazy right now. So real quick, let's all right, so just to kind of talk over the playlist real quick. So right here, it starts with the first video is pretty long. So this one is how to trade stocks for complete beginners. So this one, I talk about how to trade stocks first because I think it's important that you need to understand the charts before you look at options. Because if you don't have a plan while you're trading, then more than likely you're going to be losing money, or you might get lucky at first, but it's not good. But going and looking at it, first one, you'll learn how to set up the charts, how to analyze a trend, like know which way the market's going, and you should learn support and resistance and maybe some trend lines. Then this one, I'll show you how to like swing trades, kind of talk about being on the 4-hour chart, kind of how I do things. I believe swing trading is like, honestly, in my experience, for me, most profitable way to trade. And kind of the most easy, especially like if you have a job, like you don't need to sit there and watch like all day. You can kind of, just be like, okay, this is a level and whatnot. Third video is when the options come. If you just need to know how to set up the options, this is where that goes. Fourth is how to practice options. Fifth is how to set a stop loss. By this point, you probably have questions on how the options pricing actually works. So then there's that. This is a video on how to set the trend lines. And then last thing I have right now is how to find the perfect price to kind of set for your options. But that's what that playlist is. All right, let's see. Misha, good morning. Very tough. That's why I want to find something. Hey, I'm sure. And I feel like kids these days, from what I'm saying, they seem a lot more entitled. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of crazy. Like, I definitely would have been a handful at this age, or at that age. I was like, once again, I would say I was a good kid, but yeah, I was a handful too. So yeah, should I buy some Pfizer since Trump is tariffing pharmaceuticals? That comes down to you. That's not necessarily a move that I would make, but it's like, it sounds like you have logic and reason for that, making that decision. So it's like, if you feel like there's something there, hey, that's cool. But it's like, I'm not gonna mess with Pfizer personally. I feel like there are other things I'm more knowledgeable on that I could do. And when I might go in now for a call. So me personally, like, you see I have these blue lines here. That's going to be kind of my support and resistance levels. Or I have larger support and resistance levels, but like right now, while we're between these levels, I don't intend on doing anything except for like AMD is a little different. Because it's already like, if I had levels, the first one would have been here and the AMD already broke through it. So now AMD, it's like I would want to see kind of around like 97, and I might go for downside on it. But other than that, it's like I don't really, I'm not really enticed by anything until it gets outside of these blue lines. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, it's like honestly, if you watch those videos, I do like I truly think like if you watch and like I talk about practicing some of those things, like I think watching that stuff, you will truly it'll truly make you dangerous if you like stick to that. I think there comes a point when you overlearn things and like you kind of forget about some things and it gets to a point where it's like you're not as focused, so you're not you might know too much. I think goes by goes green then red today. That's kind of something I was saying, but yeah, it's like I mean, I would hope it goes green then red today. That way it made the puts cheaper. It's like I would rather catch the second move than the first move because usually the second move is larger and cheaper. So we'll see how today plays out though. A lot of times though, it's like it'll make the move like right after I get off stream, which is annoying. So it's like a lot of the first stream or a lot of the time on stream, it's setting up for the move that I really wanted. But if we look at the SPY, look at the Qs, Nvidia's moving up too. But here, let me set an alert right here. Okay, I already have an alert there. We can look at something else while that's happening. Still got the VIX moving up. That's good. Or good for what I want. See what Google's doing. So when it comes to like speaking of China and tariffs and Trump and stuff, Google, like if you think of Google like versus Apple when it comes to phones, Google has a lot more to benefit because the Chinese can make their phones and they still run Android on them, but like all the iPhones and stuff are about to get tariffed out the wazoo. Here, let's see. I want to get in at 528 puts, but it didn't hold and dropped. Let's see. Oh, me personally, I was looking at kind of like this 547 or there's a gap to be filled up to 543. So I was hoping like we form like some kind of I was hoping so we get news in like 16 minutes. I'm hoping that can push us up and like push us up strong and push us up here. So if that happens, like if this candle comes up like this, that allows us room to form a double top. If we form a double top, boop, boop. So that's what I'm hoping for. Ernest, good morning. Good morning, family. Let's see. Hey, AMA have to roll a call on Nvidia today. Does it expire today? If it expires today, you might be better off just closing it and buying a new one. Cause sometimes like rolling might be a little bit too much work for what it's worth. Carlos, can you help me on Google? What's the difference between Class C and Class A? So the Class A, you get the right to vote on. You get the right to vote on like kind of different issues. So whenever things come for earnings, like say they're like, should we pay the shareholders a dividend? Say that was something that they needed voting on. You would get to put your vote in for your shares, your portion of the shares. Whereas Class C, they're like, I want to own Google, but I don't really care what happens to the votes. I just, whatever. And even if you have Class A and don't vote, there is still a default that happens. It's just like with Class C, you kind of have no control. Aaron, good morning. Good morning. So you're swing trading? Yes, predominantly 4 hour. But like sometimes with the 4 hour, it's like, especially like right now with all this volatility, sometimes you get the whole move that you're looking for on the 4 hour in a few minutes or like a few hours. So sometimes a swing trade turns into a day trade. So there's that. Do you think we could come back into that demand zone over the weekend? On what chart, Elegant Boom? It's like I very well think we could come back to like if we're looking at the Qs down here at 420, I think we could do that. I think we can come back to all demand zones, like AMD down here at its current, well actually it doesn't have its current demand zone would be down here at 80. But if it makes a new high, then this right here will be its demand zone. AMD calls look nice. I don't know. The more it moves up, I think shorts look better. I've kind of watched AMD for some time now, and it's like usually, like a lot of times they will start days off like this. Same with Nvidia, and it's like, oh yeah, calls look nice, and then once everyone gets in the calls, they'll either like reverse pretty hard, or they'll just stop moving. So to me, it's like you might have a little more upside. Like say it's at 94. I could see it getting to 96 for sure. Whereas catching the move, I don't know. Once it gets to like 97, 98, it might be kind of. So calls could be good depending on what your target is. As long as you know where you think it's going, that might be something. Oh, SPY. So demand zone. The last demand zone on the 4 hour is down here at like 498. So yeah, I think we could get there. I'm not even gonna put it past getting there by the end of the day. Like, yo, we got the VIX at, or the VIX kind of dropped a little bit, but we got the VIX at 42. That very well could happen. Caribbean vibes. Hey, good morning. Good morning. What's up, family? All right, we got this data in 11 minutes. And right now we're chilling, unfazed, no interferences. So, we see how it goes. Real quick check on let's see. Yeah, we still got that consumer sentiment. That's all. That's all we got. Josh, good morning. Good morning, family. Maybe 5:30 I'll get in. Need the premium to be cheaper. Are you going for calls, Edwin? I'm personally really gonna wait till the foot prick gets set, but everything right now looks like it's setting up for like if you're someone that likes to trade patterns, it looks like everything is kind of setting up for like a double top kind of, like if you look at it like boop, this is what I could see happening with everything. So ideally, like because I kind of see that, I am looking towards, like it's like I'm cool missing the move to the upside. We're in a downtrend, so I want to trade with the trend. So yeah, once again, looking at Amazon. Yeah, it's like the same on every chart. That's what so yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like everything has the same chart formation. It's like they may be at different kind of points, but there comes a point when they kind of line up. So that is my bias for like pretty much everything on the market right now. Okay, up 67% on TSM. Hey, good stuff, good stuff. Bought a cheap Apple contract. Was it a call or a put? Aaron, was it a? I'm assuming it was a put. Probably doing well. Put a 185 with. Yo, if Amazon comes back up, yeah, I'll grab another put. Man, like right after I got off stream yesterday, the Amazon put, I think I sold no, I sold it like right off after we got off stream, and then like right after I sold it, it went down like an additional $4 or whatever. That's probably about $400 I could have had on top of it, but it's still like it was still like good money. So I wasn't tripping. Like yesterday, the portfolio was very, very happy. All right, let's see. Looking for a huge spike the next couple of weeks. Yeah, we could get that too. Like very well possible. Most everything has a W. Yeah, like a little double bottom. Yeah, we got that too. It's like I don't know. I'm kind of seeing things both ways. Just depends on your time frame. It's like I can still see us coming down first though. It's like the next and like when it comes to the next area to the upside on the SPY, like I'm still looking at this like 560 area. But I think we'll be all over the place in all honesty. Man, I did a SPY put in Tesla. Wait, on a watch list. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. Yeah, we kind of wilding. Yeah, we've kind of been all over the place recently. Here, let's see what all right, I'm seeing some calls on Derive right now. So they got an Apple call for the here, let's look at Apple real quick. It said for the 197 strike. Oh yeah, that's right in there for the target too. That's cool. It's for next week's expiration. But yeah, I think it's targeting like this gap fill. Yeah, I think it's all right. I think that's solid. Let's see. Yeah, so everything I'm seeing right now, calls. They got a call on Nvidia. It's a 109 strike. It's in the money. It's a swing. Apple. The Apple's a day trade. QQQ. They got a day trade for the 554 strike. That expires on the 15th. Yeah, we're really just here chilling. Yeah, what? Yeah, we probably move up for now. So yeah, calls. Hey, they might be the move right now. I might look to come through at the end of the day if we take all day to get up here. But yeah, I wanna grab a short. Y'all know today is like the first day we've been under the Dixie's been under 100 since was it 2023? And then last before that was like 2020 whenever COVID happened. Waiting on the short for a bigger. I'm waiting on I want us to come up. Like yeah, I want us to come up so yeah, I can ride down. Like if we catch AMD up here, if we catch if we catch Nvidia up here, if we catch like depending on whatever I catch in this area first or whatever I like most, I'll go for it. Like I kind of like I like AMD. Like I really like this short on AMD. I feel like I would assume the premium's not as crazy on AMD. It's probably still crazy, but I would assume it's not as crazy. So we got 2 minutes to the consumer sentiment. Okay, I also got headline BlackRock's Larry Fink says U.S. is very close to a recession and may be in one now. I feel like I saw that already. And good morning. AMD pricing is much better. Yeah. Only thing about AMD versus SPY, you might get a larger movement. I don't know, cause it's like if we really look at the move. So let's say we go from here to here, 10% move on the SPY, almost $60. So we go from here to here on AMD. Oh yeah, AMD's that's a 21% move, $20. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, I guess it just depends on when it happens. Yeah, and you get more time with with AMD too. You said what date range are you using? I don't know. I would have to see it when it's actually there. So right now I'm not doing anything right now. Yeah, we got 1 minute or we got a couple seconds. Let's see. Do we start moving? Let's see if we make any moves because right now, consumer sentiment should just come in and yeah, right now we're still chilling. You check for headlines. Oh, Apple definitely just hit both my levels though. Let's see. Yeah, we're chilling. Okay, let's see. Why red and blue flags on your watch list? Honestly, I just put them one day because you can like organize by flags on here. I don't want to do it because it kind of messes up my ordering, but you can organize by flags, and when you do that, Sometimes I just wanted to focus on certain ones. Like I was like, okay, if it has this, I want it to be red, but it's not anything. Like right now, it's just kind of because it stayed there and I haven't changed it. If you use margin to buy stocks, can you still sell covered calls on them? Covered call, hold up. Yes, it's just, wait, you're selling calls on. Yeah, you should be able to. The only thing is, actually, I haven't tried to do that, but you should be able to. Yeah, I would just say, oh, that's an interesting question. Yeah, because it's like if it comes down, it's like you're up on your covered call. But if it comes down to an extent, like if it comes down too much, you're gonna get like forced out of it, or you're gonna have get like a margin call. Because if you sell a covered call and say it's for $300 and it goes down past the point where it's like you're now down on your shares more than $300, they're gonna margin call you. Not to mention like the interest rate for borrowing the cover, or for borrowing the shares. They'll probably margin call you before that $300 for the money you got paid for it. So I'm not sure. Hey, good stuff, Edwin. I guess keep that energy. Need a red day today. Honestly, while we're here chilling, I'm not doing anything. If we go red first, I mean, I have those puts I'm just holding right now, but and I'm willing to take profit on those, but I would like to go up first. I do know that some stocks aren't covered 100% with margin. Yeah, yeah, the higher the risk they are, like a Tesla for instance, they usually want you to have like a lot more money in there. Like the more volatile, like if you try to do it on like a FNGA, they'd be like, "Oh nah." If you try to do it on like Coca-Cola, like KO, they probably be like, "Oh yeah, that's fine. It's not gonna move too crazy." Palantir here. Oh, they're all starting to fall. Let's see. I hadn't even looked at Palantir today. Let's see. Where we at? Oh, I would still say they're in the range though. So they were just at the top of the range and they kind of fell to the bottom here. Let me draw it on there. Let's say range look like that. So I'll say they're still in the range. Um, Here I'm not as enticed by Nvidia. Where's Tesla? Tesla is still very much still in range too. Yeah, everything's just in the range right now. It's like I wouldn't really be too interested until we get out of this range for most things. Edwin, good stuff. 200. Pay a bill with that. Entry at 528, out at 523. Okay, all right. You made your trade in the range. That's cool. It's like I'm looking for craziness today, but yo, that's how you trade on a Friday right there. Good stuff. See if they shared anything new on Derive. Nah, last thing I see is hold on, let's see if that Apple hit. Yeah, we're kind of chilling. It looks like we're starting to come down. Here, I'm gonna go down to a 30 minute now. See if the picture changes. We're still nothing, no different story yet. See what we look like on the cues if it's any different. Nah, same old story, same old story. Oh, it's just another Friday right now. My daily for day trading is 125 Monday through Thursday. I normally don't day trade Friday. Too volatile. It's like it's like either too volatile, not volatile enough. Do you have I know you like trade. Do you have a job? Like, do you have a physical job you go to out of curiosity, Ernest? Just curious. Cause you seem on it with the trading. Morning, I've asked this before, but I forgot to write it down. What is the website you look at to get the Fed news if you don't mind? So it's forexfactory.com. Right here, forexfactory.com. Yeah, there we go. All right, so pushing on up now. Pushing on up. Okay. Nvidia about to pop off. Let's see. Yo, let's see it. Yeah, let's see him get to 115. Yeah, I was an officer on the train for DART 2 years and recently just started my medical career. Okay. PCT, hold up. All these abbreviations. Hold up, I gotta look it up real quick. My dad used to work at a medical city. Like he worked there a long time when I was growing up. But then he started oh, like we lived in Dallas, but he started working in okay, cool. He started working in like California and like flying back. He made like that much more money in California working working in the hospital as opposed to working in Texas, that he would like stay out there, work a few days a week, and then fly back and do it. And he did that for a long time, pretty much until he was like done with the job. Like several years, it was like all through school. All right, consumer sentiment tumbles in April as inflation fears spike. Yeah, we're chilling right now. I still like. It's like all the news and everything points to this coming down. Let me see what the VIX is doing. Oh, the VIX it's still chill. But hey, one thing, like we got here, let's see. We got the PCE here. PCE right here, nice and low. I want y'all to notice, like, every time they drop the PCE down, hopefully actually we buy up and get back down to like below 0.6. If we do that in this market environment, they're just going to like run it back up above 1 again. So let's see. Bird, you say he had a second family. Sorry to tell you. Honestly, that's I had that thought before too. It's like I don't think so, but it's like I've definitely like had that thought. But it's possible you could say that, but I don't, in my eyes, he doesn't seem like the type, but it's like you definitely see that a lot. I studied under you and Wall Street Trapper and went to that to earn your leisure conference. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I would like to go to some conferences. Yo, we're still just chilling here. Put the call ratio. Fix. What I have right here? Oh, I think we have Palantir right there. There we go. All right. Let's see. I remember when Robinhood had first hot options. What do you mean, first hot options? That sounds like something that's before I even found my way to Robinhood. Unless that's just like a like kind of slang terminology. First hot options. Oh, let's look at first hat options. I don't know. It's like I had Robinhood before yeah, you probably saw them before I ever messed with options. It's like, okay, we got SoFi coming down. But it's what was I gonna say? It's like I got on Robinhood like late 2018, and like I was just using it for stocks, and then I think I first tried options early 2019, and it's like I think when I got accepted, it was a lot easier to get accepted for options trading. Like the questions are still the same, but apparently people can answer it the exact same way I used to, and they'll get rejected. But it's like they've been there the whole time I tried. You said you remember when Robin had chat. Yo, y'all had to have been on here longer than me. Like nah, yeah, I don't ever remember a chat feature unless you're like chatting with customer support. I know Weeble and Moomoo, they have like that what is it? Like almost like a discussion kind of tab. Let's see. Where let me see. Like if you go to a certain stock, wait. Oh yeah, they have like a comments tab and people can just like sit there and kind of like talk about it, speculate. I remember when I used to be on Weeble, honestly, I was looking like too far into what everyone said. Yo, we are chilling in this range. This is this is what the market does on Fridays. But so far it's like straight down today so far. But yeah, there's probably a lot of money in the market to be had. Let me look through and see what would be where the max pain would be for the SPY. I had Robinhood back in 2013. Wow. Even bought $100 of Bitcoin. That's crazy. That's bro, you had Bitcoin in 2018. I had a friend who, I don't know, it was 2015 when he told me about it. He had Bitcoin. He had 5 Bitcoins. He bought them for like $20 each. So I was 18 at the time in 2015. And I think he said he sold them for like 20K. So homie just had money. I was like, I didn't even know how he even found out about stuff like that at that age, but that's crazy. I do the complete opposite of what Weeble Chat says, and Weeble Chat, that mess was it was pretty bad. It was like a toxic environment. It's almost like an extension of Wall Street Bets. Honestly, they posted a lot of like Wall Street Bets stuff in there back when I was on it. Definitely was very interesting though. I never applied for option on Robinhood. They just interesting. That's interesting. I feel like legally they had to like ask you some questions. It's like they may I could see them like presenting the idea to you, but I feel like legally they had to like still ask you the questions. I feel so bad for people that sold their Bitcoin. I wouldn't feel bad. I don't feel bad for the dude, like my friend. Like I think he's still doing quite well, but and then also he grew up in his family had money, so that's probably where the idea to buy the Bitcoin came from. But yeah, homie is doing well. Yep, bought Doge in 2016 on Robinhood, made 40K. Hey, good stuff. Had I had 2 coins at $51. Bro, that's wild. That's wild. Hey, good morning, Lex. You have not missed a thing. Maybe the market will start like moving now that you're here. I don't know. SoFi is definitely coming down right now. But yeah, everything else is like straight chilling. All right, we're selling off. Okay, yeah, we're selling off a little bit. All right. To be honest, who knew Bitcoin would be at the level it is today? I mean, there were a lot of people that speculated it. People were. Hey, I'll tell you exactly who knew. Satoshi Nakamoto. It's all been a part of the plan. Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? Okay, selling off a little bit. Selling off. Let's see. Do we think it's gonna bounce here? Or are we gonna break? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? We're testing. Well, the Q's is testing to the downside. Like the Q's looks like it's about to break, but like when the SPY comes down, are we gonna bounce or are we gonna break? Let's see. Here, let's see. We're in this tariff thing with China, so news from Trump or China could spark either direction. Um, I'm gonna be real. Like when it comes to news, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna bring us down as opposed to up. Let's see. I had like 6,000 those when they were like point oh. Robinhood took my history I used to show people. Then one day it was all gone. Oh, sold that for pennies. They sold it from you? Like they sold it for you? That's messed up. I remember when Bitcoin was only used on black market and nah, yeah, that's yeah, it was like too hard to buy. Like so it's like yo, it's like you really had to believe in it. Riding an Nvidia put down. You're doing well. Hey, it went almost up to like that resistance. That's a good trade right there. That 13 EMA is about lined up with that yeah, sub 106. All right, so Q's coming down. So right now it's pushing this. I'm gonna move this down to this one right here. Because we took those other levels out. We'll see. See if we can continue on. See if we can take out yesterday's low. That'll be nice. All right, so yeah, we're moving down a little bit. We still didn't fill that gap to the upside. I'm a little annoyed by that. So I'm not convinced this move down is a move down. It could be the move down. This could be the start of like a some other kind of downtrend, but I don't know. Right now I'm chilling because I still have those puts on the Qs like that I got yesterday, but so maybe like if we move down enough, if this accelerates or anything like that, I'm just gonna take profit on those like once it like if it goes crazy. But it's like I was really hoping that we went up before we came down. So hopefully this is just a bounce. Right now it's looking like it's a bounce. But let's see. I'm hoping we. Okay, so I hear we're going down. I'm hoping we break. I'm trying to get shares at the low and ride them back up for some profit. Hey, same here. Same here. Hey, shares is the way. My share play right now is FNGA, and when we come back to this 270, I'll pick up some more. Last time I just picked up $50. I'll do like $50 at a time, 50 or like I'll kind of like dollar cost average into it. So we'll see how much I can like scoop below this level, but it's like I think it's a great long term hold. Let's see. No, I sold at pennies on the dollar. Didn't know any, but nah, I know how you feel about that. Yeah. Honestly, you can go back to some channels, some videos on my channel. People like comment on like, yo, like there are videos I made about Tesla when Tesla was around like I don't know, like $120, 140 or whatever. And like one thing, like people comment on those videos still to this day. And one thing people don't even realize about those videos is Tesla's had like 2 or 3 stock splits since those videos. So like that 140 or whatever might really be like $5 or $14 on Tesla, depending on when it was. So it's like I knew about the potential for Tesla like back then, but it's like when I was buying it and stuff like that, I wasn't in a place where I could hold on to the shares like that. So it's like I honestly probably should have paid that off and stuff like that first. All right, let's see. Move down will be next week. Honestly, yeah. That's why I would like to see a move up. That way, it's like if that's why if we get like a solid move down, I'm taking profit today. It's like I would like to see it move up so I can grab a nice swing, but we'll see. 10-year rate is at 4.5, so down we go. Hey, let's take it. But that's bad for the race, so. China said Friday it will raise duties on imports of U.S. goods to 125 compared to the 84%. Yeah, things are, hey, it's definitely getting wild. Elegant Boom. Do I think FNGA is a good stock to get into? Hey, let's take a look at it. I'll show you exactly why I think it is. Here, I was actually talking about it with my friend the other day. Let's see. I got this link. Let me just copy that. Pull up a new tab real quick. Paste that in. Let's see. Are we going to paste it? I don't know. We're waiting. Here, we'll give that a second. Let me I'm gonna try to do it over here real quick. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, so let me show you why I think FNGA is kind of the move. All right, so this is FNGA, so it's supposed to be the FANG. These are going to be the holdings of FANG or FNGA. So the thing I like about FNGA is it is a combination of all the stocks that I'm like, whoa, I wanted to pick these up. They're on sale. But it's like I don't have the money to buy these. And it's like I don't know which one to pick because they're all good deals right now. So 10% of it's CrowdStrike, 10% of it's Microsoft, 10% of it's Meta, 10% of it's Netflix. Honestly, I don't know too much about ServiceNow if I'm being real. 10% of it's Amazon, 10% of it's Nvidia, just under 10% is Google, 10% Google or Broadcom, 10% Apple, and that's all it holds. And it's like all of those are down, and I want to benefit from it, but it's like if we look over the past few weeks on it, it's moved down from like 692 down to 208, and pretty much it's at it hasn't been this low since April. It's about to kind of like at 208, it'll be at like some multi-year lows, but pretty much from here it can stand to move up a massive amount. Like since it's 3x leverage, there's I forget the word, but there's kind of like a effective decay. But it's like if I were to purchase any of those stocks and say I even ride this halfway, this might be like a 15-20% move on the stock, but like the combination of all of them, or this might be like a 30% move. The combination of all of them is like 100% or 120%, and I like it for a hold. So it's like buy the dips and short the pops. Well, you can't really short it. Well, you can short the shares, but you can't like buy puts or anything on it. So that's why I really like it. All right, let's see. I just read that. Don't know how old it is. Thizzle, I've definitely saw that like maybe yesterday or when I woke up, but it's like, yeah, it's still negative. SQQQ. What about it, Cassius? I remember when Amazon and Google were around 700 and they both went to. I remember that too, Ernest, because I made like 40K off those. Like that was when I made my largest trades. I was working at Amazon, and I bought it was like before the stock split or whatever. that that is when I made my biggest trade. 1 second. All right. All right. I sold them, bought XRP for AMC, GME. Oh, nah. Told my whole family AMC was going to pump like GME, tuition paid. Now this. Oh, I'm glad that worked out for you. While I was reading that, I thought that didn't work out because, I see AMC and I'm like, dang. There was a point when AMC was the play. I'm in the green 205 on S&P. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm playing a dangerous game, listening to my work call in one ear and this. Bro, Rohan, I don't know how your ear is even, like, I don't know how your brain is functioning. Do you think you could get some short-term gains with buying? Yeah, so the first time, it's like my thing was I wanted to average into this. So I had bought in, I think over here. So this first point right here, I actually bought at 260. So I bought over here on this candle. It of course came down to like 241, but I sold out at like 330 on this candle. Cause I was like, oh yeah, it's a little above this trend line, so it's probably done. But yeah, it's like had I rode it all the way. But yeah, I definitely think I can. Yeah, definitely think you can get short term gains, long term gains. Like this is a good one to swing, but also understand it can go down. I just like this one more than options. First off, it moves like an option, but it's like you're not you don't have to worry about theta or anything. So it's beautiful to me. Question: since you worked at Amazon, can you tell me if they kept the supplements in a cool, dry area as I purchase a lot? So oh dang, that's a good thing to think about. Um, so I will say they have like different kind of areas for certain kind of things, but like let's say you're looking at like the collagen like protein powder or something like that. I can for sure say that those kind of supplements. So there were like these almost like giant Roombas with these like shelves on them. I'm pretty sure I have a video somewhere that I can like show y'all at some point. But yeah, they had these like giant Roombas with these shelves that would come up and I would like take it and put it in. But I would say like if you're buying like protein powder or anything like that, the area is dry, but also there had been times where the AC like broke. So I would say like the area is cool, but there had been times where the AC had gone out and the whole floor was like heated. So it's like I'm not sure. I would say for the most part it's in a cool dry area, but there had been times where things went wrong, so I don't know. But when it comes to if you're getting something like say you get like some magnesium supplements or anything like that, I am not sure how you would store those. I didn't see those in the warehouse. And then also whenever I worked two sides. I worked the warehouse. Then when I came back to Texas, I worked in the like doing the deliveries. And when it came to the deliveries, um, so they had flex drivers and they had the people in the like the vans and stuff. I feel like for the supplements, it was probably a flex driver, but I don't know. I feel like during the transportation, like with the supplements, like if you got any of those, they probably like depending on where you live, that's probably where they kind of get a little messed up. Cause it's like I've gotten some like gummies and stuff, and I'm like, okay, these these aren't like gummy kind of supplements. I'm like these are kind of like some of these are kind of stuck together. I'm like, I know it's hot. I'm like, I might just be better off going to the store for this. Not gonna lie, part of me wants to buy puts for next week. Only issue, I won't be here. So Josh, I mean, you see the levels. You see the levels I'm talking about and whatnot. You see where things can go. Like, you can set an alert in your phone, and it's like, hey, if we hit that crazy level, then it's like, hey, the odds of puts hitting from here much higher. It's like, I don't love. It's like you can go for puts today and hope, hey, we fall like crazy, but it's like going back to my mindset whenever I was in Europe and I was trading and I was like, yo, I was getting the bread like while I was like out looking at waterfalls and stuff. It's like trade at the extremes and be all right. Like it's like you don't have to think about it as much. If you trade at the extremes, you can go smaller trading at the extreme, and then also it's like just set the alert, and whenever the alert goes off, it's like, okay, I'll take my entry. Also, peace and blessings. Hey, can you talk about Marvel? That's not really one I like. I don't have like anything to say about it. We can look at the chart, but I don't have anything to say about it. Dang, this has gotten a haircut since the last time I've looked at it. Dang. My goodness. Hold up. I don't even know what one would say about this if I'm being real. What they're down, is this a... So they came down to 47, 46. So they hit this. Honestly, I don't know. My next target for them would be 40, like 41. That would be probably the next place I look to buy, like this $39, $40. But honestly, I don't really have too much to say. They're in a strong downtrend like the rest of the market. They got a supply zone or a larger supply zone up here at about $67 if we go down to a 4-hour. Short term, they're in an uptrend. But yeah, that next supply zone is going to be up here all the way from 64 to 65. It's like when you get back up to that range, yeah, that's going to be a nice short. That's all I would say about Marvel. Which companies are good for small account options? So you typically see people dealing with SoFi, Snapchat, Nike can be, not Robinhood. Palantir used to be, Robinhood used to be, Intel. Oh, Intel has made new lows. Let's look at that. Dang, hold up. Dang, they made new lows. Okay, hold up. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong chart. Bro, Intel, that's crazy. All right, so Intel is back to, we're back to like 2015 with Intel. That's insane. That's wild. Okay. No, it didn't work out. I had the whole family deposit at least $50. And I mean, the cousins, they still tease me. Some of them still, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I have a hard time like telling other people to do things. Or like other people to do things unless it's like if there is like some sort of like person that I actually look to, it's like I might quote and say, oh, yo, this dude showed this data and whatnot. And it's like, oh, yeah, if you do this for this time, it's like, yo, it's money. But yeah, I don't like putting my name on things. And if I do, it's like I stand by it. So I'm like very careful with what I tell people. I do the same thing. I'm working and listening. I mean, I used to like when I worked at Amazon, I would like listen to stuff like this all day, but it's like I wouldn't listen to this and listen to work, but I didn't have to listen at work. So, hey, Henry, hey, welcome. Which of the micro sector? You said there's more than one showing on Robinhood. So it was FNGA. That's what it was. My life be like FNGA. So once again, where is it at? I almost like to refer to it as the finger, but there's no I in there. But yeah. Going to New York City, so I probably won't be in the chat for a week. Hey, enjoy yourself, Josh. I do plan on setting alerts over the weekend. Well, hopefully they don't go off over the weekend. The only ones that should be going off is maybe like Bitcoin, and maybe if you have like any Forex or anything like that, but hopefully no stock alerts over the weekend. I'm hoping to get a lot of people tweeting, posting that Robinhood needs to add custom buy, sell, cancel hotkeys, and new widgets, legends tag. That would be, so I feel like they're working on that stuff. It's just like that stuff takes time to like code and actually get worked out. I would definitely say it's in their development. They're working on that stuff. Sorry if you said, but do you have any spy right now? No, not at the moment, Julie. Yeah, right now we're just in this range. It looks like it's on the day. It's kind of proven. Like if you, wait, what was it? That was closed, but actually, no, yeah, I wouldn't even say anything's proven on the day. But no, I don't have anything while we've been in this range. I have like some puts on the queues, but they don't expire till the 16th. So right now, just chilling here. We haven't really broken anything. I have a $10 put on SoFi. Good move. I mean, depending on when you got in it, yeah. But right now it looks like they've found their support for now too. I don't think like if you're expecting it to go to $10 today, I'm going to say the odd like it very well can happen and they can like rip through it, but I'm going to say the odds are low if it's something that expires today. If it's something for next week, I could see that hitting. Today, I'm going to say, I don't know. Almost at 100. Okay. Yeah, 91 likes. Okay. All right. At the 40 lurkers on the stream decided to come through and smash that like button. Hey, we for sure hit that. How high do you think Trump will raise tariffs for China? Honestly, like as high as it is right now, it already does not make sense. So I feel like I don't know. It's like they right now are just playing games. They're legit just playing kind of childish games with each other. And I don't know. I feel like they're just I feel like they're gonna keep going until like one of them just stops. I don't know what it's gonna take to get them to whatever, but maybe we'll just see wherever we are whenever the Fed like cuts rates. Because I feel like right now this move is to get them to cut rates, and then after that he might be like, okay, now it's time to be a little bit more serious about making the deal. But yeah, I have no idea. It's like if you told me that we were going to get up to 134, I wouldn't have been like, oh yeah, 100% tariffs. I probably would have said 100% would have been the max, if anything. But yeah, no, yeah, that doesn't make sense. At what point will he be like, okay, that's a bit? I don't think there is any point for that with Trump, if we're being real. Hey, peace out, D Scurv. Hey, have a blessed weekend. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna stay on stream. But honestly, I don't see myself trading today. If the spy, the Qs, anything, make a move, like if they want to do that, hey, I'm here for it. But right now, it's like I'll probably come take a look like the last hour of the day just to like see, hey, what's going on here? And if there's nothing, I guess we'll just be cooling and see what happens. Oh yeah, hit the like button. We got hey, we're 30 lurkers chilling. What's up, Hakeem? I'm with Kevin O'Leary. Kevin O'Leary said 400%. If you appreciate the conversation, hit the like. Oh yeah. Hey, feel free to bring conversation too. Like if there's anything y'all want to talk about, hey, I'm here. I'm here. Can you help me with Nike trendline or support and resistance? I feel like Nike has been like consolidating hard. Yeah, Nike right now. If you're trying to look on the daily, there's like nothing there. Right now, if I were looking at Nike, I just see like hard consolidation in this range. So I would say like we're just moving back and forth between like just below 60, so like maybe 59 and about $52. If we go up a little higher, yeah, I would say that stands on the daily. If we go up on the weekly, yeah, it's looking like this week's about to close below this, so I'm gonna clear out that one. What's the next one? Yeah, next area of interest is on the weekly is going to be down to this the low end like 46 down to up to 48. That's wild, but yo, I'm gonna have to get some more. Oh wait, why did I do that? Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, there we go. That is yeah, so that's what we see. All right. Chu, hey, missed the start. How's it looking today? We're very much range bound today, so you have not missed a thing. It's your typical Friday. It's like Fridays are they either go crazy or they don't do anything, or they go crazy in the beginning, then don't do anything the rest of the day, or they don't do anything in the start of the day and then they go crazy towards the end. So, as of right now, you haven't missed anything. All right, let's see. How do I know when to sell my dip? Here, let's see. Gut feeling Apple spikes up to 220 by next week. Let's see if there's any support for that in the charts. I mean, that's the top of this move. So I mean, it's not out of the question. It's not that. Yeah, that's not out of the question. That would be like but that would be the Apple being at 220 would be the equivalent of SPY being at here. Let's go. Not this move to 456, but that would be the equivalent of SPY being at 460. So you say by the end of next week? $220. So, oh, you said buy next week. That would be huge, but if you say buy next week, I'm gonna say I am going against your gut feeling, but your gut feeling could be real. Like you very much have, sometimes guts. They know something that we don't. I don't know how these guts know it, but they know something. Oh, you said by April 24th. I could see that. I bought zero point 0.4 of Nvidia yesterday. So V, if you're long on Nvidia, like first off, Nvidia can, like right now it's in the downtrend. So if you're looking at like, if you're not going to be continuously like averaging down into it, then it's like know that it can come lower. I actually will bet it's going to come lower. But yeah, if you're not going to average down on it, if you're not cool with like riding the dips, then it's like you would probably sell whenever you're not like tolerating it. Honestly, it's like that's why technical analysis is important. But right now, it's technically on the lower time frame in the uptrend. If it loses this $93 level, if it loses $93 area on the 4 hour, that is when it is back in the downtrend on the 4 hour. Right now it's in an uptrend on the 4 hour. So it's like, look at the trend and that kind of tells you it. But overall, we're still in a downtrend on Nvidia. So right here, you would expect it to actually move lower from here. Hey Matthew, are you near that high school in Frisco? So I'm not in Frisco, but I'm like really close to it. So am I near it? Depending on what's near to you, I'm probably within like 20 or 30 minutes of it. When it comes to that high school, when I was in high school, I know there were like 10 or 12 Frisco high schools. So I would imagine there's at least 12 Frisco high schools. So I don't know which one you're talking about personally. If I had to guess, you're probably talking about the one where the kids at the track meet, that thing happened. Honestly, I don't even know which Frisco school that is, but like I'm near, but I'm not, depending on what near is to you. Bugging out, doesn't look like there will be any trades today. Catch you in the Discord. Hey, peace out, my life. Be like, enjoy your weekend. Do you think I will make profit? So V, I think that depends on your mindset. I think that depends on how long you're willing to trade or hold it. If like say you're willing to hold it a year. Yeah, I think, but like the way that you're asking me right now, I would think that you won't, but it's very well possible depending on what your mindset and what your intention for the trade is. You're welcome, Carlos. Bought today. I thought the news would have driven the market down further. I mean, the market should be going down further, but it's like Yeah, it's like can't just trade off news, and then also it's Friday, big options expiration day. So because of that, they like to play games and have as many contracts as possible expire worthless. What move is derived giving any plays today and next week? Well, they had day trades for Apple, but the day trade for Apple already kind of played out. Oh, they got another one, 30. It's like a call for like 200. It says it's a day trade, so it's still like bullish. So yeah, it has an upside for Apple, and it expires next week. The profit target's only like 30, but it's something. Do you think Starbucks will down hard? I don't know. I don't even know where Starbucks is at. Let's see. They're not down that hard right now. It's like I've seen them at 60 before, or maybe it was 70. I don't know. Let's yeah, I've seen them at, I guess, 65. I mean, they still have a gap that needs to be filled to like 62, or at least that's what it looks like on the 4 hour. So it's possible. Thoughts on Broadcom? I have no idea. Let's see. Looking bullish. Right now, it's like for everything, like I still want to see that push up. So it's like I would look for it to make an equal high. It's just right now we're not doing anything. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. You said, oh, it expires today. I would, I don't know. It's like you can try to ride it today if it's like cheaper, but yeah, it's like usually buying the same day on a Friday. The market makers like to play games, so it's like it could move, but it might move at the end of the day, and a lot of times they like to wait till the the stockbrokers close people out of their positions to move to actually move the market. So it's like the second half of the day might be the move. You said, is it safe to assume that once the 90-day pause ends, stocks might plunge again? I would say no. It's like usually with stocks, whenever it comes to us selling off and whatnot, a lot of times it sells off before the event actually happens. So it's like, all right, it's getting closer to the end. We haven't found a resolution. Things haven't been negotiated. It's like it'll start selling off heavier coming into that as opposed to it being once it's ended. It's like, oh, say it ends and then people are like, oh, it's not that bad. We might actually move up from that. So I would not say it's safe to assume that. I would say that we need to kind of like wait and see what happens. All right, let's. I'm working on being great like you. I'm working on being great like you. 3 million lifestyle. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm trying to be like you, homie. Think we could all use a little humility in our life. Like everyone thinks they're like so high and mighty. Everyone thinks they're the goats. I don't know. It's like yeah, people, I think people could stand to learn like a little self-deprecation. Okay, Matt M. Hey, Matt M. I'm saying I'm just realizing you're doubling up with the M's. That's wild. Same here, family. Okay, touche. Thanks. I'm just new, getting back into finance, trading world again. Nah, yeah, it's definitely it's something that happens. You said, "LOL, the spy humiliates me every other day." I know how you feel. I know how you feel. Like, yeah, it's yeah, that's what it does. The market makers, they 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 play games. That's all. That's all we can say. They're like legit. What's he about to happen? Hey, love from Louisville. Louisville like Kentucky or Louisville like Texas or wait, hold up. That's Louisville and Kentucky is spelled differently. So like that's Louisville, Texas, right? Okay. All right, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, hey, shout out. Not too far away. Not too far away. Good stuff. In the definitely in the Metroplex. Yeah, we're very much moving back and forth. Let me let's see if they have any like anything trending today that I hadn't looked at. Let me see how this developed. See if this moved more. No, not too crazy. What was the other one? Was it this one? No, that's not the one I was talking about, but it did sell off. I guess it's gone. I don't even know what the other one was, but we are really just chilling in this market. You know what? Let me take a look at BYD. How's that doing? Is that the right? Hold up. Let me make sure this right. Right ticker real quick. Let's see. Oh no. Okay, wrong one. Yeah, this is the wrong one. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, they're still very much in a downtrend. I was like, oh yeah, if this is on sale, I probably want this. Let me add this to my list. You have like the chillest voice. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of people say I should do ASMR or like just read bedtime stories. I've tried to like AI clone my voice to have to have one of those I've tried to AI clone my voice to have one of those faceless YouTube channels just for like some extra like income. But what was I going to say? Oh, but for some reason, like all the AI clones that I do, it's like one of them I sounded like I was an Indian male. Another one I sounded like I don't know, I sounded just white. But none of them sounded like me. None of them sounded like me. So it's like I read like all the prompts and stuff, and it's like, yo, none of these sound like me. All right, so Amazon is below kind of that level that I have for support. Let's see what it looks like on the. Oh, but it's not really. Maybe support should have been down here. Not really fully doing anything new yet. But yeah, let's see if we can sell off. Here, let's drop to a lower time frame. I don't know, I'm still not. It's not anything that. I was trying to see if there was a different story being told here. Honestly, on the 4 hour, we would want this candle to close, but if it closed like this, that would tell a story of like, yo, more downside. But we gotta see how things close out. Yeah, we're still very much just chilling right now. Buddha Dev, good morning. You said I should, seriously. Um, it's like honestly, I would like if I had no idea about like trading or whatever, and I wasn't already like so deep in what I was doing. If I were like just working at Amazon right now and looking for a side hustle, yo, I would 100%. It's just right now I don't have the time. If somebody came through and like had it set up to where they wanted to like send me like a little prompt to read in the morning, and then I can send it to them later and they'll like set it up, and it's like we split it like 50-50 or something. It's like I might be able to do that, but it's like me doing it all on my own. It's like nah, I don't have the time for that at the moment. Appreciate that, Christine. Did you pick up anything for next week? Right now I have this put on QQQ, a 401 put that expires on the 16th, but I picked this up yesterday. So as of right now, I haven't done anything at all today. But it's like when it comes to plays for next week, kind of need to see how the day goes. So it'll probably be towards the end of the day if I do anything. If it's not in the money, should I exercise my position before expiration? Correct. Sorry. So Matt, is actually more profitable to sell out of a contract than it is to exercise the contract. Because if you, here, let's look at this one's like dead, but if you look at a contract, so say this contract, the price that was paid for it was 166. All right, this is a 552 put. So what this is doing is giving me the right to sell 152 shares or sell 100 shares of SPY at 452. All right, I paid 166 for that, so my break-even price is 450.34. So in the instance that SPY is below or trading at 552 or below 552, It's like I can still sell my shares for, or if it's, say it's trading above that or whatever, or right at 452, I'm not even profitable until it's below 450.34 because I paid this 166 for it. And a lot of times, since there are different factors like the theta, the delta, and things like that, it's usually going to be better for you to just sell and take profit instead of exercising. If you actually want to exercise a contract, 9 times out of 10, or I'm going to say 99 times out of 100, or maybe let's go like 90, 93 out of 100 times, you're going to be better off exercising, or not exercising, selling the contract, like taking profits or taking a loss on it, than actually exercising. The only instances that people typically exercise are when they have a spread and there's multiple legs and they kind of like cancel each other out, and that way you probably wouldn't do that on your own anyway. And the next case that people actually do it is going to be whenever there is some sort of like stock that pays dividends and it's an ex-div date. So like say Apple's about to pay a dividend and I want to get that dividend. It's like I would exercise the option early because today is the day to get the date or get the dividend. It's like, okay. And then after that you can sell it, but kind of just comes down to it. It's like 9 times out of 10 it's going to be better to sell it and not exercise it. Consolidation station for now. Hey, big time. If we haven't done anything by like 10:35, I'm calling it a day. All right, let's see. And it's 10:13 Central Time right now. All right, I don't think Matthew has ever yelled in his life. Wouldn't sound right. Hey, I used to play football, yo. I've yelled. Yeah, it's like I can get loud. I can do a Ric Flair and stuff too. My wife's very thrown off like when I Ric Flair, but it's like, yo, I get pumped up. Like it's like if I'm about to do something too, like I know like all the like kind of like psychology type tricks to like, you know, get that adrenaline flowing and whatnot. So it's like, yo, I'll do whatever it takes. If the science shows, I'm like, yo, let's get it done. This is what's gonna get me there. Okay. Okay. Appreciate that, Matt. You have a meditation voice. Yo, I gotta do that for myself, for my wife. Gotta keep us calm. Hey, just wait till we have a baby. Yeah, you know, that baby is going to stay asleep. Hopefully. Except for when it's time to when it's playtime and when it's time to eat. Before Matthew leaves us, if you want to view 3 to 9 charts at once for free, use Matthew's Weeble link on his Weeble videos. Just saying. Yeah, if y'all are trying to, what is it? Yeah, if y'all want to get on Weeble and y'all haven't, yeah, there's a referral link on Weeble for those. Let me know if y'all need me to post a link. Or honestly, MSense could probably post it. Yeah. Glad it makes sense. It's like my thing. I try to. Matt, I want you to guess the letter of my middle name. I want you to guess before I'm gonna make you try first. Really? Really? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it's M. So yeah, it's M. Hey, good stuff. That's cool. I think you're the only other Matthew I've seen with like three M's. That's like there's I've had plenty of Matthews, plenty of others, but yeah, three M's. So to those that have been around like a really long time, or like if you watch my older channel, um, oh, I guess I'm about to answer your question, Melvin, but or no. I guess I'm about to answer your question, M Sense, but like if you watch my older channels, I used to start my video or older videos. It's like, hey, what's good? It's your boy Matthew Michael. So middle name is Michael. That's it. Yup. My channel used to be Matthew Michael, and like that used to be it on my socials too. But I kept getting the comment a lot like, oh, can't trust a dude with two first names. Never trust a dude with two first names. I'm like, come on now. I'm like, come on. I'm like, you wouldn't put your life in Ricky Bobby's hands. I would like, come on now. Ricky Bobby, John Michael. Yo, it's all good. Matthew Mark McLaren. Okay. All right, that's two of the gospels right there. Matthew Mark. Then you got a McLaren. Okay. That's cool. D Wave going down pretty good. Oh no, I'm done with that. It did come down, but yeah, I'm done. I'm done watching D Wave. Let's see. Yeah, we're starting to make a move down. It's looking like this candle is looking like we're dying. AMD's coming down too on the 30, but it's testing the 13 EMA. Yeah, we might be coming down. Wait, what is it? Oh, hold up. Dang. Okay, I looked away and then we got the chat popped off for a second. All right. I got three first names. Shake and bake, baby. Okay. All right. Oh, my first name is Melvin. Okay. All right. That makes sense. M sense. Melvin sense. Call your station M&M. Hey, everybody try to say I was stealing then. I got two names from the Bible. Josh, what are your names? What's the other one? Melvin sense, money sense. Okay. Everybody want to be like Mike, M Cube, squad, hey, 100. Not like Matt. Something like that. Something like that. Y'all, I went to what is it? Yeah, we're still not doing it. Like we look like we're close to doing something potentially. It's like we'll either get like a bounce soon or we'll fall through. It is Euro close in 10 minutes, so this could be a time where we start seeing action. But like this weekend, I went to brunch, right? And we got the reservation under my name. And this place is like packed or whatever. And, they come out, they like yell the names or whatever. And I was with a party of three, and it's Matthew or whatever. This man steps outside. He's like, Matt, party of three. And then like I step and he's like, oh, not you. It's I have a Matt. I'm like, oh, dang it. But I'm like, how many parties of threes are there? Like, but yeah, just a random little story from my weekend. Joshua and Emmanuel. Okay, yeah. My parents spelled it with an oh with an I, so my initials weren't Jew. Was that really why they did it like that? That's wild. That's wild. Loki, I had somebody. You say, yeah, they told you. Oh, that's wild. I knew somebody at my school. Actually, I didn't know him personally like that well. I've like spoke to him before, but there was somebody in my college. His last name was Jew, but he was Asian. So I don't know. There's either one Matthew or there's like eight of it. Yeah, it's like they're everywhere. Like when I was in elementary school, like that, it was like wild to me that there was another Matthew in the beginning. Like kindergarten, nothing. First grade, it's like, oh, I got a Matthew in my class. And then it's like, oh, this class has a Matthew in it too. And then then it's like, oh Matthew this one, Matthew whatever, and then it gets to a point where it's like you can't even say Matthew M. You gotta say Matthew full name. And then yeah, I don't know. And then there was like when I was younger in like a youth group, there were like three of us that went. There was a so it'd always be first name, last name. Is wild. That's been happening to a few people this weekend where they have called a party with the same. Yeah, see, this it's like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like here, let's see what names I see that are common. Like I see Josh, that's a common name too. Like low key, like some of my best friends have been Joshes. Like, like I feel like I've always had a best Josh friend or whatever. Like rotate my Joshes. And then like Austin. I don't think we have any Austins in the chat, but that one's popping too. Lucky J. Okay, hold up. Let's come through. Let's see. Let's add one. What we got for Lucky J today? Yeah, hopefully we're swimming in the money later, so we'll throw the fish there. When I was in high school, there were 12 Stacy's spelled differently, of course, boys and girls. So we all. Oh, that's wild. That's a lot of. That's a lot of. It's a lot of Stacy's. No, yo, we had a lot of Stacy's too. A lot of them spelled the same. A lot of them spelled differently. But like we even had like like there were like a lot of like say we had like some Mexican girls. I don't remember. I can't say necessarily what their first name was, but like I think there were multiple like say there was a like Selena Hernandez or whatever, or Maria Hernandez or something like that. We'd have like two or three of them in the same school. And it'd be like, dang. We had four Matthews in my high school. Dang. Okay. We had like Johnny. I remember in one of my like what was it? I think it was like a chemistry class in high school. I had like three Johnnies in one class. I don't even think we had a crazy amount of Johnnies at my school or in my grade, but that might have been all the Johnnies. Actually, we probably had a lot of Johnnies, but it is wild. Joshes are trustworthy. That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, I don't know a Josh I don't like. Maybe I do. Maybe I just don't think about it. Hold up. This stream will end. Okay, never mind. Okay. All right. Hey, YouTube was about to cut the stream on me. I saw like it says something. It was like, this stream will end shortly. I was like, hey, that's involuntary. But yeah, if the stream just ends and I didn't say bye first, YouTube did it. One of us plays for the Atlanta Falcons. What do you mean? Oh, Matt, hold up. Honestly, I hadn't like followed football too closely lately. Hold up. Hey, hold up. Just looking at the charts real quick. I'm noticing the VIX is kind of like sliding up on the low. That's leading me to think like if it's trying to like sneak its way up, we might be loading up for a drop. How are you going to spell Aaron wrong? Please tell me. You can't spell Balake wrong. You can't spell Aaron wrong. You can't spell Jay Quellen wrong. You can't. Hey, none of those names. You can't spell those names wrong. That's all I gotta say. You can't spell Aaron unless you try to spell it like Erin. But that's. Do you pronounce those the same? Aaron. Okay, yeah, I do. I do say those the same. Aaron. Okay, but Aaron, that's a little different. I don't think I've ever seen one actually spell it like that. I feel like I may have seen it spelled like that, but hold up, I see a long swing on this by 18 minutes ago. It's a swing though, and it says 5 days. So maybe we go down before coming up. I don't know. I do not know. Hey, we might be coming down today. Maybe the play is to go up. So maybe today ends fearful. I'm just kind of like looking out off like kind of the guidance on Derive because yesterday like because it makes sense like for it to go either way, and yeah, it looks like we want to go down. We're leaning towards going down right now, but like they got this SPY call swing and it says the move for 5 days. So in order for that to happen and for everything to kind of play out, that would be a move down and then go up. Yeah, okay. They butcher it quite a bit, and we get, hey, Ron, 5 times it. For real? That's wild. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, at least your name's not Siri. Hey, sorry if I set y'all's devices off. Mine didn't go off. But yeah, at least y'all's name isn't Siri. Because, you know, the people who had that as a name, their lives have probably ruined. The Siris, the Alexas. At least Google there's just Google, but good day to watch the Masters. I like to play more than watch, but it's cool too. I gotta, but I'm like just now getting into golf. I got a friend that will take me to the what is it? The golf simulator. Hold up. Here, let me spell it for you. So Matt, that's Jay Quellen. Jay Quellen is Jacqueline. He said, "LOL, they don't know how to spell here in Houston." Hey. I don't know. It's like America's a melting pot, they say. So it's like we got people from all over spelling things all sorts of ways. It's like say I don't know, it's like a lot of people when they come to America, they have the perception that it's like just like the movies. So say you have somebody like I don't know, say there's a character in the movie named Josh. They're like, okay, when we move to America, my American name's going to be Josh, but they spell it like Juice. So I don't know. You want to go to war, Balake? Because we could go to war. Oh, good old Balake. Y'all, okay, so I just watched like I don't know, I just found like the dumbest show on Netflix, right? I think I've watched like 2 or 3 episodes. It's like complete brain rot, but it's like funny, and it has him in it. And was it what is that Keegan? Yeah, Key. I think it's Key. I feel like that is so cool to say you have an American name. No, yeah, it's like whenever I don't know, the concept of American names, I guess that was kind of introduced to me in oh, maybe like 7th or 8th grade. Like I had some friends from I guess they were Vietnamese. And it's like one of their names was like Quan, and his American name is Jason, but we called him Momo. And then another one, her name was Thu, but her American name was Allison. And it's like, I don't know. It's like a lot of people, they have like I don't know, like I also had a landlord once. I think she was Vietnamese too. Her name was like Lee Bang or something like that. And her American name was like Teresa. So it's like and it's like, yo, how do you get these names? And it's like, oh, we just pick a name we like. So it's like a lot of I know a lot of Vietnamese like Allisons. I find that the girls really really like that name, like the name Allison. I don't know if I don't know what influenced that, but yeah, I know that a lot of like Alice, like when it came to me talking about like there being a lot of blank Hernandezes, there were a lot of Allison Wins as well. Like that name, there may have been like 8 of those at my school. That's kind of wild. All right, so we got like 2 minutes left to where I said if we don't do anything, I'm gonna sign off. So I'm going to start wrapping up, but I'm also going to tell y'all what I think is going to happen. I think, give it like 15 minutes till I get off. They're going to be like, hey, he finally ended his stream. Let's move things. That's what it seems like they do every day. Cause I'm like, oh dang. Yeah, they waited till I got off the stream. That's what they like to do. Like yesterday was like right after, but yeah, they always like to do that. So yeah. If you are still here, family. Shared your link, but it's not click. Oh, can you shoot it to me on like Instagram or something? Let me see. I can share it real quick, but I feel like it'd be easier if you just sent it to me as opposed to me going to find it. But yeah, with that being said, family, that is going to be that's going to do it for the day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope that you have a blessed weekend. I'm checking the DMs right now just for the record. Yeah, I hope that you have a blessed weekend. Matthew Man. Oh, okay, there it is. Hold up. Why does that link look like that? Let's see. There's a link. But yeah, Matthew Manuel signing off, and I want to change my life. Here, let's see. Peace, or yeah, want to change your life. My bad. Peace out. Hey, Aaron. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. Peace out, Aaron. Peace out, Josh. Peace out, Matt. Peace out, Rebel Gamer. Peace out, Josh. Oh, good morning, Rebel Gamer. Peace out, Rebel Gamer. Peace out, Rohan. Peace out, Yoko. Yeah. M squared. Peace out, M cent. Peace out, Carlos. Hey, feel free. Hey, feel free to let me know about your vacation too, Josh. Hey, peace out, Josh. Peace out, Timothy. Peace out, fantastic. Peace out, Christine. Peace out, Aaron. Peace out, Natasha. Peace out, Mommy. Peace out, Kareem. Peace out, Mass 3DRC. Peace out, Smurf. Peace out, Aragon. Peace out, Lucky J. Peace out, Jeremy Johnson. Peace out, Dominique. Peace out, M-Sense. All right, family. Yeah, that's going to do it for the day. Yeah, we're still just chilling in this range. Matthew Manuel signing off. And I want to change your life. Peace out, family.